It is stunning how much Democrats have made it a matter of course now to accuse people of pro-Russia treason just because they don't like them. And this is a horrible accusation. Do you imagine? A terrible accusation to make in somebody. I mean, I remember when to say that Barack Obama was a socialist, which he really was. I mean, he's a democratic socialist. He's a socialist with some guardrails in place, perhaps, but he's a socialist. But to say that he was a socialist was denounced as being somehow racist. And you would just say, well, hold on, one has nothing to do with the other. It was a racist allegation, though, to say that Obama was a socialist, even though he clearly was, in fact, a socialist. The Democratic Party has gotten much more socialist. But now it's normalized. I like to steal that term from the leftists. It has been normalized for the Democratic Party to run around calling anyone who does not fall in line with the Democrat establishment and the aims of the Democratic Party as a pro-Russia traitor to the United States. Remember, treason is something that is mentioned in the Constitution, listed in the Constitution along with piracy and counterfeiting, the only crimes listed in the Constitution. And treason can be punishable by death. Betrayal of your country is one of the most serious crimes that any state can choose to punish. And yet this is thrown around now recklessly. And by people, including Hillary Clinton, who won the popular vote last time around and was almost president. She'll say this, and where are all the Democratic voices that pretend to care about civility, that say that Donald Trump is tearing us apart at our foundations? You have Hillary, the most for-sale, corrupt politician of her generation, perhaps second only to Bill Clinton, her husband, who she was an enabler of in his worst predilections. You have Hillary Clinton now calling out Tulsi Gabbard, who actually has served her country and done a whole lot more in terms of real public service than Hillary Clinton ever did. Hillary Clinton served Hillary Clinton, always. The Clinton Foundation was a, quote, charity that was serving the Clintons. These people, the Clintons, are utterly shameless. Without shame of any kind. You cannot shame them. It is not possible. They are impervious, invulnerable to embarrassment and shame. And yet she casts aspersions on Tulsi Gabbard's character. Now, I want to note, because there are a lot of conservatives, including me, who are being quite favorable to Tulsi these days, saying things like, well, she's the best of the Democrats. Tulsi Gabbard is a progressive. She's a pretty far left on policy, but she's not a totally doctrinaire leftist, and she does not give the impression of hating Trump voters, but she does hate Donald Trump and says terrible things about him. So we don't want this to cross over and, oh, Tulsi's amazing. Maybe she could be Donald Trump's running mate or something. That's never going to happen. She absolutely despises Donald Trump. She believes in climate change the way that other crazy people believe in climate change. There's a lot of things about Tulsi Gabbard that are deeply problematic. But do I think she's a pro-Russia? I think she has some bad ideas. Do I think she's a bad person? No. Do I think that she is someone who has sold out her country? Remember, this is Democrat on Democrat violence, my friends. This is Democrats going after each other. And where are all the voices? Where are all the people calling this out in the Democratic Party? I think that they're still afraid of you-know-who. Hello? She's still waiting in the wings, just waiting to come back, to be the great unifier. She's already lost twice running for president. Why not make it a third?